right, relax.
What happened?
You tell me. I found you here passed out. What do you remember?
I was taking a shower, decontamination procedures, and then,
Jules.
I just felt lightheaded. I don't remember what happened next. I guess I am. I didn't realize how exhausted I am.
Oh, we've all been pushing really hard. You need to get a few hours sleep.
Yeah.
I need you 100% for this one.
Okay, good idea.
I'll walk you back to your quarters. With Peter roaming around out there, it's not safe to go alone. I'll give you a moment.
Hello? Anybody in here?
Please report to me immediately if you see any skin lesions, flu-like symptoms, or black mucus discharge.
Should you not be taking antivirals? Like oseltamivir?
That's for H1N1 influenza. We've ruled that out as a cause of infection.
What is it then?
It's all right. Taking the wrong meds can do more harm than no meds at all. We're working around the clock on a treatment. And when we find it, we'll attack the virus aggressively. Now, they are scared. I get that. But sometimes I just want to yell at them, you know? We're not the enemy here.
Security teams are doing constant sweeps.
Still no sign of our 3 escapees or Peter Farragut.
And another attack has been reported on level G. 2 more possibly infected. They're being moved to isolation.
We've been in lockdown for 32 hours. People are panicking. If something doesn't change, we risk losing control of the base.
Where is Julia Walker?
I'm not sure. Do you want to speak to her?
That won't be necessary. Dr. Farragut, what are you doing?
Getting my brother into containment.
Why didn't you inform us?
Because I presume the man you had following me would tip you off. I want a full workup. LFT, CBC with differential coax, viral screen, and all available antigen antibody assays.
My security teams couldn't wrangle him. How did you manage it?
He turned himself in.
What is Peter's status?
Stable, for now.
I mean the status of his sedation. We don't want another security incident.
That's unlikely.
As unlikely as cutting off a man's hand to access his RFID chip.
Peter gave himself up. No fight, no struggle. Why would he do that if he were planning to escape?
That's what we thought the last time we put him in isolation.
He appears to be controllable on morphine. I've hooked him up to a pain pump. He shouldn't be a danger to anyone.
I'm not willing to take that chance.
Neither am I.
Is there somewhere more secure we can hold him?
This floor was phase 1 of Arctic Biosystems. As the company grew, so did the facility. Level R contains our early labs and living quarters, along with maintenance for the entire base.
The CO2 oxygen scrubbers, the heating systems, equipment storage, though most of the lab work has moved upstairs. Now we use this level for sensitive and hazardous research. One of the empty labs should provide the security you're looking for.
The ventilation system in this room is separate from the rest of the facility. The walls are concrete, 3 feet thick, and the doors double-plated steel. Nothing is getting in or out.
What kind of research were you conducting with nuclear reactors? I spent time at Sandia Labs. The burn patterns on these walls are virtually identical.
Controlled fusion. A project we abandoned.
When was the last radiation screen down here?
We test every 6 months, and the lab's been empty for about 5 years.
So it's safe.
Perfectly. More than qualified to be an isolation unit for Peter.
And for everyone else as well. There are empty rooms on this level, plenty of space. And this secure lab allows us to separate vectors from those who are just infected.
Vectors?
It's what we're calling the infected, who are physically attacking others to spread the disease, like Peter. I think we can achieve full containment down here.
And what are you saying?
I'm saying we turn level R into an isolation floor.
Get it together, Jules. You don't get sick.
Attention, code 425.
right, we have 18 sick in isolation, including Peter. With 3 on the loose and 2 presumed infected, that's 23.
That we know of.
I want to move them all down to level R. I'll need medical equipment, turn one of the labs into a triage unit. I'll need food, water, bedding for 40 patients. This thing will get bigger before we achieve full containment.
I think we can accommodate that.
Help me. Help me. Help me.
Stay where you are.
I'm sorry, Ren. They made me do it.
We can help.
They made me.
You need to stop.
To believe me. They made me.
Bring a gurney and find Dr. Chaplin.
No, there's no time. She's going into shock. Find me a scalpel and something to pack into the wound. Stay with me now. You'll be okay. Hurry up! Right, I feel the bullet. Here, pinch off this vein. Pinch off this vein. Yes, more pressure, right there. I have it, I have it. All right. You're gonna be fine now. She should be stable enough to move. We take her down to the fusion lab.
Thanks to your quick thinking.
My quick thinking shouldn't have been necessary in the first place. Come on! She was unarmed and asking for our help.
I was only trying to protect Dr. Hitaki.
She wasn't threatening him. She was scared.
The situation was escalating.
It didn't escalate until you panicked and almost murdered an infected patient.
I set the rules on this base. There are no countries here, no laws. Dr. Suleimani's life is my responsibility, not Daniel's.
As senior scientist on this case, every patient's life is my responsibility. You tell your security people that this is the last time lethal force is to be used on one of my patients.
I can't guarantee that.
You tell them, or I will pull my team and we can do this again in 6 months' time as a post-mortem.
What did you do to me, Peter?
What did you do?
We seal off the stairwells, use the elevator for an airlock, and once we control access to the floor, we should have a viable isolation unit.
So healthy people come upstairs, sick people go down. It might work.
But if people aren't showing symptoms yet, how do we know who's infected?
We'll need a test, something we can administer quickly.
A rapid response test would be the fastest. But first, we need to synthesize a pure sample of the virus.
Both viruses. What about those vials you found in Peter's lab?
Neither Narvik A nor B show up as a pathogen in any existing database.
Narvik B is the strain that created the vectors in the rat population, right? How long to synthesize a test based on that variant?
8 hours, at least, for something functional.
Well, you have 4. Work with Jordan. Tell me more about this infected monkey.
I think the virus inside the monkey is the key in sequencing the full genome now. If we can prove that the infection passed from monkey to human...
Gets us one step closer to the original strain.
And the best shot we have at a vaccine.
All right, get started on that.
I'll go with her. We can't be too careful right now.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself.
Doreen, Take them with you. All right, everybody, the comlink window goes live in 6 hours and 42 minutes. If we have this data to upload to Atlanta, we might just get on top of this thing. Let's get to work. And 20 bags, make that 30 bags of saline drip.
Our base doctor's seen Dr. Soleimani. She's gonna make it.
We'll have him keep her on a propofol infusion.
I didn't panic with Soleimani. She was infected with a lethal virus and coming at Dr. Hitaki. I assessed the options and I pulled the trigger.
We shoot everyone who's infected? Is that it? Eliminate the threat?
If necessary.
And those who might be infected, we kill them too.
The only reason you didn't fire that shot is because the gun wasn't in your hands.
Maintenance team to living quarters, level B.
Another false positive.
Me too. I've gone through all the atypical enzymes.
You started with atypicals? Their catalyzation rate is too low.
I read a study that linked the use of atypical enzymes to certain viral antibodies.
You have to start wide and narrow down. That's why I assigned you EC1 enzymes.
EC1 catalyzes with everything, which tells us nothing, and we don't have time to go through 1,000 different enzymes. Look, if we're gonna come up with a test in less than 3 hours, we need to do some creative thinking.
What? What's wrong with your hand? You okay? Are you feeling any symptoms?
I've been up for 3 days straight. I'm probably just exhausted. We're out of Peter's blood serum. I should go get some more samples.
I'll do it.
If you find the virus did come from the monkeys, will that help you figure out a cure?
Curing a virus is a relative term. You need a treatment to help the infected folks get better, and a vaccine to prevent anyone else from getting infected. That sick monkey is just the first step down a long road. Where the hell is my monkey?
What's that smell?
Formaldehyde. Whoever did this wanted to kill any living organism left behind. They didn't want me analyzing the samples from that monkey.
It reeks.
Reeks all right. Reeks of attack.
What are you gonna do? Walk into his office and demand answers?
Why not?
Because you know how that conversation's gonna go. He's gonna say it was biosafety protocol or scheduled maintenance. I knew this Fulberg colonel, just like Ataki, a real stickler. You had to find creative ways to get things done.
What you have in mind?
What if I could get you another monkey sample?
What are you doing here? 3 days ago, we were moving on with our lives, and now this. Seeing you, it all comes flooding back. How unhappy I was with Alan. How I couldn't even recognize who I was with him anymore. But instead of acknowledging it, I didn't say anything. I just swallowed it, all of it, until it filled me up, and I was drowning in it. And then you. I thought I could handle this.
Never seen anything like this. Look at their faces.
I know! It's pretty damn scary!
No, not scary. Scared. These monkeys were running for their lives.
Running from what?
How'd you find this place anyway?
just checking the stability of the ice pack around the base.
Horseshit! Who the hell are you?
I'm just an army engineer, like I said.
You want to work together? I got no problem with that. But you have got to start telling me the truth.
I am. There are people in the army, myself included, who are wondering if this outbreak was an accident.
You think Hatake did this on purpose? Why would he do that?
Why don't you come help me find out?
I want 24-hour guards on this door until we get full containment. Base 1, go ahead. They found one of the escapees on this level.
What are you so happy about?
Nothing. I just cracked the test.
You figured it out? Which enzyme catalyzed?
None of them. After you left, I remembered another study. It utilizes the body's natural way of detecting foreign pathogens.
White blood cells, yes. Let's get to the point.
So it modified the white blood cells with genes from a crystal jellyfish, Equeriae victoriae, to create a rapid response test. The jellyfish genes produce a fluorescent green protein.
You replicated this?
I swabbed 3 security techs for control samples, all clear. Then I ran the tests on known infectees, Peter, Dr. Tracy, and Dr. DeClercq. All green, positive for infection.
Show me again. Use yourself as a control.
Why does that matter? Look, if you want to see it in action, I can take a swab from you right now.
Okay. Test me.
I don't know why we're wasting our time with this. We need to tell Alan.
I know you're in there! Don't come any closer.
Put it down. Put it down. We're going to help.
Oh, just like you took care of Dr. Soleimani.
What happened to Dr. Soleimani?
You want us all to die!
Terrible mistake, all right? We don't want to hurt you, but you have to come to isolation.
I'm not going there. I'm not even infected. Or at least I wasn't until you threw me in with the rest of them.
Let me help.
I want the cure!
We don't have a cure.
Bullshit! The soldier's in there. You're keeping it from us, and I'm not gonna let you. Put him in the fusion lab with Soleimani. This is Alan Farragut of the CDC. Everybody all right in there?
God, you're the almost got in.
What's your name?
Philippe Duchamp.
What was he saying about you having a cure?
This is ridiculous. There is no cure.
Adding growth factors so the cells will build a critical mass for the genome sequencing. And we stick it in the incubator and wait.
So do the same thing I've been doing for the last hour.
Is that supposed to happen?
when you said you were growing the virus,
It wasn't supposed to grow like that.
you mean like it was alive?
Viruses aren't living organisms. They lack any form of energy or carbon
So
metabolism.
why did it hulk out?
That's what we're gonna find out. Maybe Alan will know why it reacted so violently to the growth factor.
Wait. Don't.
Don't what?
Don't tell anyone. If Ataki gets wind of this, it'll be the monkey room all over again.
I still don't trust you. When you're right, you're right.
Dr. Bryce said Duchamp was working on a cure, something called Sodra.
I can't discuss that. The research is proprietary.
No. No more secrets. You promised me transparency.
When the satellite comes online, I'll speak with my board of directors.
You will tell me everything I need to know. But when that satellite comes online, I'll tell every major news organization on Earth what's happening in this base. You think you're afraid of the US military? Wait till you have to keep your secrets from the New York Post.
Sodra is an antiviral treatment with an astonishing cure rate. Nearly 100%.
When you say cure, you mean total viral elimination with no harm to host cells?
Yes.
How many viruses have you tested against? How wide a range?
All of them.
H1N1? Hepatitis? HIV? Hell, smallpox is a virus. There are only two places on Earth that house smallpox, the CDC and Vector Institute in Russia.
Actually, there are 3.
You've been growing lethal viruses for the purpose of developing a cure-all.
Sodra works. In all animal test cases, the viruses were killed. The only problem is the mortality rate.
How many subjects were killed?
Over 75%. Which is why Sodra is not an option.
Level R has been sealed. We'll take everyone downstairs, go person to person. Anyone who's infected stays below. Everyone else comes back up.
140 tests, ready to go.
You two did good work.
If I call your name, please step over here, take a face shield from Dr. Jordan, and then come stand over here. Doctors Alvarez, Mihalovich, Hassan, Security Tech Terry, Dr. Soon Lee, and Security Tech Gruning. Those of you whose names I have called, you'll follow me. The rest of you will stay with Dr. Jordan and Dr. Walker.
Wait. Why are they getting to go back upstairs?
Because they tested negative for the virus. Please, find any empty cot, make yourselves at home. Dr. Walker and Dr. Jordan will be coming around to collect your medical information. Go ahead.
That's the last group.
How many?
43 infected.
That's almost a third of the base.
I want to bring Doctors Bryce and Suleimani down here.
Shouldn't they stay locked up in the fusion lab? They already tried to escape once.
This floor is secure. There's no way out. Excuse me.
Isolating this level was a good idea. People are settling in.
Yeah, but they're scared. I think a lot of them believe they weren't sick.
Part of them knew. They just didn't want to believe it. I took Peter's vitals again. He's all over the place.
I'm sending his lab work to the CDC as soon as the satellite window opens. Get some more heads in the game. On finding a safe treatment and a vaccine.
That may be too late for him.
Open the door. Let's get these people into the isolation barracks.
Almost done with the samples?
I was just about to bring them upstairs.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. I just slipped.
Are you infected, Sarah?
What?
You were in the drug stock room with Peter. Did he attack you?
No, I told you. He ran off.
That's right. You told us.
You think I would lie about something like
Your
that?
symptoms. You tried to hide your hand tremor this morning, and you wouldn't use yourself as a control sample for the rapid response
You
test.
want me to take the test? Fine.
I'm not judging. I can understand why...
I would never risk spreading an infectious disease. That's completely unethical. What kind of doctor do you think I am? It's clear. Happy?
I'm sorry. I thought that...
Where's Alan?
Checking the triage room. Why?
We have a problem. Dr. Suleimani broke out of the fusion lab. She killed Dr. Bryce.
What? Dr. Soleimani is on this level? She's killing people!
Julia!
need to get in the elevator, get upstairs.
I can't.
We'll regroup, get medical supplies for the injured.
I have to stay down here.
It's too dangerous. We have to go.
Alan, I can't.
What happened? Where's Dr. Walker?
She's staying down there.
How could you risk leaving her? Dr. Farragut? Alan!
She's infected. She has the virus.
We need to seal off Level R. It's the only way to stop the contagion.
Leave them down there. There's no food or water.
There's a week's worth of supplies.
He's right. I have lost control of this situation. We need to seal it off.
How can you say that? Is Dr. Walker still down there?
It's only until help arrives. When the satellite comlink goes operative again, I'm calling in the Army for backup. Three nurses in Kikwit of Ebola. Family of 6 in Sudan, loss of fever. 10 students in a Heidelberg dorm. Legionnaire's disease.
We've all had people die on our watch, Alan. It's part of the job. We save what we can.
I could live with 274 because it was the disease that killed them, not me, until now. I not only killed someone with my own hands today, but it's very likely Julia is very likely.
The way I hear it, you didn't have much of a choice. What we're dealing with here, none of us has ever seen. You're still the best the CDC has. I've seen you pull off miracles. Figure out a way to save them both.
What happened with the monkey?
I was inconclusive for now.
It's too bad.
I'm still doing tests.
all be green. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Observation.
Doreen, where's Alan?
Jules.
Hello? Alan?
Jules? You there? Jules?